Okay, YouTubers, here we are. As you can see, the installation has been completed, and I also want to show you that the Windows updates has all been done, so Windows is completely 100% up to date. Okay, now we're going to go and do what I call the next step, which is Ninite. Ninite, Nite.com. Okay, that's where we're going to go. What this is a Windows post install, Ninite.com, Ninite.com. What happened? Oh, here we go. Sorry about that little snag, guys. But here we are. And this is Ninite.com. Take a look and see. This is a Windows post install. There's a free version and then a professional version, which is a paid version. Not needed for this. We can just do this with the free version, okay? And if you can see here, these are all of the programs that are free, okay? Virus free, ad free, spyware free. All this stuff you can install on here, and I'm going to show you how this works. For example, here is a section for web browsers right here. You have Google Chrome, we have Opera, and we also have Firefox here. So we're going to put those three browsers to come down and install here. TeamViewer is a very good remote assistance program. If you ever need help from someone like me, you can call me and I can connect to your computer with TeamViewer to help you remotely resolve any issues you have on your computer. Then we have your image burn is like a burning program that allows you to take a disk and turn it into a virtual disk that you can use for burning. Okay, we'll put that here. Oslogics is basically a defragment, one of the best defraggers in the industry. That's a very good one. We don't need this. We don't need the Terracopy is good. Terracopy, whenever you're copying files, if God forbid something happens, your computer crashes or anything like that occurs or shuts down on you, when you boot back up, you can continue where you last left off on Terracopy and finish copying what you were doing. So you don't get any problems with that, no corrupted files. That's why I like Terracopy. Okay. CD Burner XP is a burning software. It's pretty good. Revo is Revo Uninstaller. Okay, this allows you to uninstall software and remove any orphans that they leave behind. I will be doing videos explaining in detail these, especially like this one, Revo. It's a very good tool for uninstalling. Instead of just doing the programs and features and uninstall that Windows has, sometimes at least some programs leave things behind that could cause hiccups and cause issues and slow you down. This prevents that from happening, and I'll walk you through that. It's very good. Okay, Launchy is basically a launcher which we won't really be needing here for the purposes of this, and this neither. Classic Start will only be used if you're using Windows 8.1 or even Windows 10 if you want to have the classic, Windows icon stuff here. So we don't need it for this purpose because this is Windows 7. And of course, the messaging, you have Skype, Pigeon, Thunderbird, all these messaging programs if you need it. We're not using that here. Okay. I'm sorry, we do need Skype. Okay, and Notepad++ is a very good notepad program. Very, very good. I prefer that. All these are all developer tools, not needed here for the purpose of what we're doing. iTunes. You have iTunes here. VLC is the best media viewing program. It has all the codecs necessary to watch any type of video that you download online. No matter what format it is in, whether it's cell phone format like 3GP or if it's XVID or DIVX, doesn't matter. Whatever the video is, you can watch it and view it with VLC in high definition quality. Okay. Then we're going to install here Audacity, because this is a very good audio program that's free that Unreal Entertainment will be able to use. The K-Lite codecs, these are all codecs for other programs. Even though VLC, you can see them if you open up a different viewing program like Windows Media Player. with the K-Lite codecs, all those video codec standards will be included in Windows Media. Okay. Spotify is a very good program to listen to music. Instead of downloading music, which I stopped doing years ago, I prefer to stream them on the computer. And Spotify lets you stream every artist, every record, whatever. It's really good. Check it out. It's a very good program. All these others we're going to skip. We don't really need it for what we're doing here. Now, the run times are important. Java, even though we already did this, I always make sure that it's up to date. Silverlight, Adobe Air, and Shockwave. These are very important, these run times. Okay, so very important to have all these checked off. And of course, 7-zip. As you saw in an earlier video on my laptop, I have 7-zip as my compression program to compress and uncompress. I prefer this over all the others. Okay. And so he needs WinRAR. We'll put this in here. Now, imaging has Paint.net, Picasa, GIMP. GIMP stands for Graphic Image Manipulation Program. That's what it stands for. Even though it's a funny name, but that's what it means. GIMP, Graphic Image Manipulation Program. This is a poor man's Adobe Photoshop. Okay, it's a pretty good backup, and it works very well. We'll put that in there. Earth and View is one of the best photo viewers. It's a classic photo viewer from way back. It's still really good. We'll install that. Okay. Now, for documents here, Adobe Reader, as most of you probably know by now, has become a paid version. It's not free anymore, which is a real pain. And Adobe Reader always tends to slow things down and drag you out and connect you to the internet. You gotta accept this, blah, blah, blah. Forget it. We're gonna use something called Foxit Reader. It reads any PDF. It's very fast, very loose, very quick, and very small. It does not slow you down. And PDF Creator. You can actually create PDFs out of your JPEG images or documents. You can quickly create into a PDF by using this. It's very simple. All you got to do is say print and choose a PDF Creator as your printer, and it will print it into a PDF format. So it'll put the file as a PDF, and then you can share it with everyone, because as you know, PDF files cannot be altered. Okay. And for security, there's Essentials. We already have that. There's all these other free antiviruses and malware. I like Malwarebytes, Spybot, and Avira. Okay, we're going to bring these three down here. So Avira is an antivirus. Spybot helps you to immunize your browsers, to prevent your browsers from being hijacked or messed with, or install stuff that you don't want in the browser. And Malwarebytes protects you against malware intrusion. Okay. Then next we have file sharing. We don't use this. We use uTorrent. We don't use these. And Evernote is a very good program that you can tie into your mobile phone. To anything that you save on your notes here will be synchronized with the Evernote that'll be on your PC. So whatever you do here automatically synchronized through the cloud. So whenever you open up Evernote here, whatever you do on your phone will show here. Whatever you do here will show up on your phone. Okay. Google Earth, of course, that goes without saying. You want to visit different places. If you're going to go traveling and you want to see what the places look like, the cities where you're going to go, Google Earth has all these photos that users put up, photos of that they take when they travel, so you get to see a lot of beautiful places that you may want to someday visit in the future. Okay, Steam, if you play Steam, gotta have Steam. Okay, Steam is a great service for gaming. They have lots and lots of games, both paid games, and they also have free games as well. And then we go to the online storage over here. You have Dropbox, Google Drive, Mozy, OneDrive, etc. If you have a Hotmail MSN account, you do OneDrive. You Google Drive for your Gmail, and Dropbox. Those three are great services to use. I use them all because, remember what I say, it's always good to keep backing up stuff. So you want to have a backup of a backup of a backup. So I use those services to store like my important documents. In case one of them goes down, I always have a copy. All right. And now that we have completed choosing what we need for this specific purpose, everything that we need just for him to use, now we have here this button that says Get Installer. Big green button, you click on it, And if you look down here on Google Chrome, it shows you in the bottom. Oh, this is Internet Explorer, I'm sorry. You'll see here, you're going to save it. It says, do you want to run or save? I'm going to save it first. It's a small program. So once it's saved, we hit run. Now, you're going to see this. Okay, this is the post installer. Okay, from Night. So we're going to close the tab. We don't need the browser now. And we click show details. And you can, stretch it out. And you can see all the stuff that's going to be installing, downloading, and installing. Look how fast and it does all the work for you. Normally this would take almost a whole day to do, but thankfully with Night it takes you no more than an hour and a half, maybe two at the most, depending on how much stuff you choose. This will install everything for you. So at this point I can go eat, shower, do what I have to do. When I come back, everything will be installed. Everything will be ready. You'll see all your shortcuts on the desktop. Next, after all that is done, I'm going to show you how to put it on the dock, the Rocket Dock, how to organize your programs, what you're going to be using, and streamline your desktop to keep it uncluttered and very well organized and more functional for someone who's going to be using it a lot. Like Alex and Unreal Entertainment, he does a lot of videos. He's very busy. This will streamline his process for him so he can focus on getting his work done. So we will return once all these things install, and you'll take a look at how, as you can see already, some of them are installing. You see the shortcuts. That's how fast this works. So far we got the 3 browsers we chose. It goes in order. When we come back, you should see most of the screen filled with shortcuts, and then we'll clean things up at the end.